planner friends, welcome back to Lakeisha Loves to Plan. Y'all, it is my favorite season of the whole year. Fall. Well, it's not fall now, but fall is on the horizon and I'm so excited. Every year in August, I get ready for my most favorite season. I cannot wait for the leaves to turn colors and the air to get cool and crisp and to go to the fall festivals. Y'all, I am uber excited. But before I do it, I have to plan because I have to plan out my life. So I am going to show you my process for planning for the month of August. And y'all, it's going to involve me reflecting in July, planning August, and then you'll see how I think through my life and the system, the entire system I use. This is going to be my first time sharing my entire planner system. So don't be alarmed. Don't be overwhelmed. This is my process. You can do your process any way you like. If you have any questions about my process, please ask me in the comments. You know I love when you all talk to me in the comments. So let me know. So without further ado, let's get started with planning for the month of August and getting ready for my favorite season. Fall. All right, y'all, so I brought out my pink pumpkin. I have not seen her in a while, but it is time to break her out. So I'm so excited. So she's gonna be right here. Also, I saw this little baby cup, y'all, but I bought it because it's so shoot. Look at it. It's cute, right? So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll drink out of this just to make myself feel good. You know what we gotta do, we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to show you that. So this is my passion planner. I have not filmed this in a while. I plan in here. This is my life planning system, but I have not filmed it in a while. So I'm ready to reset for August in my planner, and I am bringing you along with me. So I'm gonna go to August. So the only thing about August is you can see it's not decorated. I decorate my planner and I use kits. All of my kits are in my kit organization. I use these Avery notebooks. They are a godsend. I keep all of my stickers here so I won't have stickers everywhere and out in the open, but they're in plastic, they're organized, and I usually get my kits from Planner Sister Sticker because they are cheap and good, y'all. So you get plenty of, you get a full kit, not a half kit, full kits for $6 or so, $6.50, something like that. And sometimes they have sales. So shout out to Planner Sister Sticker. They know me because I'm always ordering and I pre-order for the season. So if I know fall is coming up, I think about what I want to do. If I know it's like August and I want to get my last hurrah like the beach, I'll do that. But I use these kits in my planner, y'all. So I'm kit out. I love using the kits. So today I'm going to walk you through my process and you're going to see me use a kit. Sometimes I use the same kit on the monthly and I use the exact same kit on the weekly. And today is the 5th as I am filming this, so I am kind of behind, so I'm playing catch up. Also in the Passion Planner, there's a monthly reflection, so what I reflect back on the previous month. So let me get started with this reflection really quickly. I'll share with you my reflection for July, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the plans for August. So take out your planners, y'all. Plan with me today. Let's get ready for the season of fall in the month of August together, friends.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄까? Yeah, I'm gonna work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you.
All right, y'all. So I finished reflecting on the month. of July. I had tons of stuff to do for work. It is the busy time at work, so a lot of my reflection has to do with how I felt about that busy time at work. Okay, and Passion Planner asks you to rate the month. It was a very successful month work-wise, so I rated it a 9. All right, so now I am moving to decorating for August, and y'all, I am so excited about my washi organization. A junk journaler that I was watching, I cannot remember her name, but she had these rings. These rings, they're made for washi, and they're made to organize washi. And you know, I am a butterfly when it comes to organization, and I need to see everything. And having my washi in like the tackle boxes is great, but half the time I don't know what I have. I can't see it. But these rings, I hang them on my wall, y'all, and I can see all of the colors. And by the way, I have 3 of these and I still have some washi in the tackle boxes. That's how much washi I have. So if I can see them, I can use it. So I am going to be using washi from here. I am going to choose a kit for the monthly that I can possibly bring over to, I like this scenic one, the first week. I like the scenic one. I always like fantasize about like the mountains and living in the mountains, even though I would never do it because I am a wuss, y'all. I'm scared of bugs and definitely animals. But I fantasize about living here where the mountains are and enjoying the nature and everything. I wish I could just do it from inside my house without all of the living things. But this is the kit again from Planner Sister Sticker that I will be using to decorate my monthly. And once I finish decorating this monthly, I am going to show you my system on what do I do with the monthly and what do I do with the weekly. So because this kit has these blues and yellows and browns with a pop of red, since I picked this, you know, like this classic color type, I want a classic color like a blue. Oh, this is gorgeous, that brown. Okay, let me use this brown. Oh yeah, I like that brown. Okay, let's use the brown. I have to do, since it's clear, I'm gonna have to give it a base because it's not gonna cover up what I want it to cover up, but it's absolutely gorgeous. That look right? Okay, that's okay. I don't have a lot left on that little blue anyway, so I hope I have enough to cover what I wanted to cover, because I definitely like covering the top. So let me cover the top. So I like Passion Planner, but I don't like this gray, and so I have the propensity to cover it up. So I like that cover up game here. Now I'm going to move to putting the month of August back. So I love, love, love this date book by Mojo Jojo Plan. So I'm looking for August. Here's my tweezers. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the days of the week.
I'm always trying my best. 내게 원하던 대로.
Gray, remember, I don't really like the gray, so I always try to figure out how to cover it. So maybe I can use these to like just cover that up. This is faux washi from the kit. And I like to just cut this in the middle so it can lay flat. And then for that little section right there, I don't want to use a whole thing. So what can I use there? I can use more blue washi. Just to cover that up. So that's covered. Ooh, that makes me feel so much better that all of the gray is gone. All right, so now I am going to, this is not a weekly, it's a monthly. I have to remind myself that because I started going like, why doesn't these fit in the boxes, Lakeisha? Because it's not a weekly, it's a monthly. All right, so I am going to use these date dots.
수많은 밤을 지내고 너는 내게
And August 31st is Jaden's birthday. So we have little things here that mark certain things in your life. Like meetings, phone calls, groceries, stuff like that. Payday, planning. Like I'm planning today, so I can just write that, mark that here. TV show spree, makeup time, relax time. That's usually on a Sunday. Relax. Relax time. TV, splurging. I usually do this on Fridays as a gift to myself for a very busy week. Friday night, I love to lay in the bed and just watch like Christmas shows. So I'm just gonna put this up here on the first since the first is already passed. Planning and organizing. I'm gonna add that with the word plan. Phone call, I can put that anywhere because I make phone calls all the time. I'm just gonna put that here. Oh, my brother's birthday is on the 15th. I want to take this envelope because I need to mail out my invitations to my wedding. Well, it's not like a wedding, it's like a vow renewal celebration, but I need to mail them out, so that'll be my reminder. Workout time. Yes, I am participating in a challenge called the 40-40 challenge. Shout out to Bev from Beverly Creates. She introduced me to this 40-40 plan, and what it is you have to walk every day, a mile a day, and read a chapter of the Bible. And it is so enlightening and helpful and inspiring, and you know, just reminding yourself that time with God is important and also moving is important. So definitely putting that work out there. All these things on Sunday I need to do. Girl time is usually on a Saturday. Grocery shopping. I usually go grocery shopping on Saturdays. So let me put that down here. And order some stickers and sticker sale. Reminders. Yes, I'm gonna put reminders over here, just layer it on top here. All right, so far that's what I have for the monthly. I am going to sort of stop right there. I want to write goals here. I like writing my goals on this page. So I want to put goals here because I'm going to show you my process in a minute, how I do my goal setting, and then I write my goals and the things I want to do down here. Okay. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm just going to mark off these birthdays. So Jaden's birthday is the 31st. And my brother's birthday is on the 15th. Oh, one of my good friends, her birthday is on the 23rd, where I put girl time. Isn't that hilarious? That means we're going to be doing something on her birthday. And who else's birthday? Any other birthdays? And look how these birthdays are. Boop, boop, boop. Any other birthdays? I can't think of any other birthdays, y'all. Okay, I know back to school is the week of the 26th, so I'm just gonna put, we get a 25th, so I'm just gonna put that alarm clock. Payday is on one of these Fridays. Put that there. Makeup time. I always do a little more makeup on the weekends. Here's a little clock, small clock. All right, so that's good until I can find out anything else is happening this month. So I'm gonna show you, I just decorated this, but I'm gonna show you what I actually put in this monthly and how I work it out in my life in a minute. So let me just quickly now go to the week and use the same kit. I was thinking about using a different kit, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna use the exact same kit, y'all. So let me see if I have enough of this blue. Oh, I don't. Oh, I just ran out. I got this from Firefield Creations. It's like some books in the Bible. And I just love the books that symbolize fall. And then in my decor, I incorporate books. It says journal, and I love journaling. Yes, okay, this feels right. Even though it's big, it's big. Okay, so this is week. I want to try this. I've never used this because this is really like some bottom washi, but I never used it at the top. But we're gonna try it today. Y'all, I just got a package at the door, so let me go pick up that package real fast and I'll be back. Let me close this out for a second. Alright, then I'm gonna do this with the lay flat. Alright, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My husband got it, so let's keep going. So I'm also going to use this to cover up down here. And I really like this. This washi makes a huge statement and it's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to cut this. All right. So now I got good coverage. Now I can start working with the rest of the stickers from this kit. These have a lot of scenic stickers, so I'm gonna use these scenes.
I can see myself with someone else. I got used to having you around. Still I just can't make it make sense. 'Cause I'll admit I have my doubts. Darling, how do we become strangers? There are answers I can't find. Was there something in your touch that slowly started changing? We were lost before we realized too afraid to cross the line. You and I, we were slowly breaking. But there are reasons we'll never find out, like how we burned out with no goodbye. Was it in the time or the way we should have tried? We were falling even when we tried to climb. Guess some love's just left behind. Guess some love's just left behind.
I still replay the words we never said. A quiet ache lingers in my mind. Yeah, I trace the moments that I can't forget. But love will slip out of time. Darling, how did we become strangers? There are answers I can't find. Was there something in your touch that slowly started changing? We were lost before we realized, holding on to road.
I can use these 4, but I can't use them at the top. I can use them to label sections that I'm going to write on. Like I know I'm going to write something here, and then I can put any title I want there. So sometimes like I categorize things. For example, I might say food, or I might say projects, or cleaning schedule, and then I'll separate and use these different blocks for those particular categories that I want to work in during the week. Also, they have these like mini dolls here. So these are hikers and stuff. They're going hiking. Okay. Oh, I need to put the days of the week. Now, I use the days of the week on the other section. So what I'm going to do is go to the Mojo Jojo book and get some days of the week. So let me add this unused material, this is trash, back in my stash. I'm all done. Do I need that? Maybe I can use this brown one. I have one left. I'll use this here. Oh yeah, I need to cover these up. Maybe I can put a doll here. Okay. Where's my Cuteness Boutique dolls? So I have some Cuteness Boutique dolls in here. Somebody that's rustic. Well, she looks like she's outside, so I like her. Oh, is she brown? Oh yes, brown. Okay, so I'm going to use Sandra from the Cuteness Boutique. Isn't she gorgeous? And she is huge, which is perfect for my monthly spread. So that's that. And let me look at this one. Let me put this kit back. So I'm done with that and that. Okay. So y'all, I love the way this turned out. It's so, oh, I'm sorry. Forgot to do my days of the week. Okay, now I'm ready. Let me put August again here. This time I want a big August. August. All right, so you complete me. Done. All right, so let me just give you a look at this gorgeous kit for the first week of August. And I also have my monthly for the month ready for me to plug in all the wonderful things that I plan on doing in the month of August, including getting my son ready for school. Now, so that is my process. I do my reflection, I decorate monthly, and I decorate weekly. Now let me show you how I combine everything together. So then I use this, y'all. It says love what you love. Y'all, I got this. If you wonder where I got this from, I love seeing African American girls and women on stuff because we are just so gorgeous. So when I saw this, I was like, yes please. So I bought her. It was like 2 years ago from Walmart during the back to school time, and I loved it. So what I did starting at the beginning of this year is I put my planning system in here. Now this is the part where I'm like, you might get overwhelmed by how I do it, but it has been working for me since January, y'all, and it's just been working. It just has. So I have my little pen case in here where I usually keep my little pens that I love. And then what I did at the top of the year is that I did that's my little picture I was trying to save. I did a quarterly dream map. So what I did was at the beginning of the year, I made this PowerPoint. I said, you know what? Every quarter, I want to focus on the quarter and use the 12-week year system. So I created this in January, y'all. And let me tell you, it's been going fantastic. So overall goal of this dream map, I have the goal here because you shouldn't do anything unless you have a reason. And then I have overall goal by life categories. Y'all, I am a life coach. I teach people about their life categories because I take my life categories extremely seriously. So I have all my life categories, and what you see is you see the goal for my life for the whole year, and you see a scripture that I attach to my goal for the whole year because I wanted to be attuned with what God wanted me to do this year. So I did this, y'all, back in January. So these are all my life areas, and if you would like me to help you with this, make sure you go to Success My Way Coaching on IG, DM me. I will help you. I will set you up with an initial call, and we can go over it, and I can help you. This is my specialty, y'all. This is what I do. I can help you with this life planning. So I have quartered out my life every 3 months. So this was quarter one. So I took all my life categories and I just wrote what I wanted to do for quarter one. I did that for every single quarter, but as the quarters came. So like the first time when I first had this, I only had January, February, March. That's it. When March ended, I did a quarterly review and a quarterly goal setting session with myself. I call these personal retreats. So I did a personal retreat for myself, and then I did all of my April, May, June plans. I planned it out, and I'm monitoring myself along the way with something I call a life wheel to see where I'm tripping up. You know, why am I not doing these things, or why did I do these things, or if my stuff has changed, because I realized by the time I got to quarter three, which is the quarter we're now in. So see, here's August. So we're now, and by the time I got to quarter three, I realized some of my goals have changed. So I adjusted. So, and I see, I haven't done quarter four yet. I haven't done quarter four yet because we're not there yet. So that is how I plan my life. And then every month I do a life wheel, like just looking at like myself and what I do. And I do this with my clients as well. So this is like my August. I already did it. August, July. And then what I do, and I haven't done this yet for August, so I'm going to do this off camera. But what I'm going to do for August is that I am going to do an initial calendar, and that's where this comes in. Because once I figure out what I'm going to be doing with my calendar, then I will place everything in here. And also I have a calendar that goes on the wall so my family can see it. So I actually start off with this calendar, end up with this calendar, and then also put it on the wall for my family. So I had 3 calendars I use monthly. And then once I like calendar out birthdays, events, stuff like that, then I go into July or the month. I'm sorry if this is shaking. Give me a second. You stop shaking. Okay. Then I go into the month and I start to write week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. What I want to do based on those quarterly goals. Okay, so based on, so for example, for July, oh, here's July. For July, I wanted to do all this stuff. So then I went to July and was like, okay, what am I going to do in week 1 based on my quarterly goals? What am I going to do in week 2 based on my quarterly goals? What am I doing in week 3 based on my quarterly goals? What I'm going to do in week 4 based on my quarter goals? And then I'll go in here and I'll put, so this is week 1 that I just did with y'all. And so if this was August, week 1 stuff will go here. So it will go here in addition to anything else that pops up, any to-do list like that. So I know my time is very precious and it's scheduled. I don't have room for like, I don't have a lot of room for surprise stuff because I'm focused. Like I know what I want to do each week. And then the process happens again. This was a mid-year analysis of my life. And then the process happens again. So I'm taking you through, this was June calendar, June week by week goals based on quarter 2. Then the life wheel. Then here's May calendar, May week by week, what I want to do based on my quarterly goals. Then I checked it with the life wheel. Here's April, then week by week in April, what I wanted to do, y'all. And it goes on and on. So now I have to get my computer out and do this same process. I already did my life wheel for August, so that's done because that has to get done first. How did I do with my life categories? Then I'm going to go in and on my computer do my calendar and do my weeks, and then that is what I put in here, y'all. That is my life system. I don't film this too often, honestly, because it goes so fast. It takes a lot of time. But y'all tell me, y'all let me know if you want me to continue to show you things like this. If I see there is a lot of energy around learning how to do this, I will respond because I do what y'all basically would like. And y'all let me know if y'all would like that. But I want to fill my cup up with something, y'all. Go get something to drink. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so excited, y'all. For fall, stay tuned. I am doing all of my new fall decor videos starting next week. This week I'm doing marathon, so I have a marathon coming up. So I'm doing like 2 videos from last year, from the last 3 years in one. So you may get a combination of 2024 fall decor video and a 2022 fall decor video. So I'm pairing them together. So a lot going on my channel. You want to stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned because I go crazy in the fall. I even bought some new outfits, y'all. I'm going all out, okay? So if you are interested in that type of stuff, what are you waiting for? Come on, y'all, come over here and become part of my circle of friends. I would love to have you. Also, if you are serious about learning this system that I do, I am a life coach. DM me, Success My Way Coaching on Instagram. That lets me know you're serious, and then we can go from there. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this day, having me catch up for the month of August. And I'll see you next month for the Planner Reset. Bye, y'all.
Still, I just can't make it.